Hi, we are Group BCK. My name is Nishapha Suphapong Namsiri.
My name is Vishita Khathavorn.
And my name is Pirachai Virya.
Today we're going to talk about Chapter 10, Simple Linear Regression Analysis. Next, please. And here is our sample question. Our sample question is Apple Incorporated use simple linear regression analysis to predict the yearly revenue in $1,000 for a yearly product cost in $1,000. Therefore, Apple Incorporated want to use the prediction to access the yearly cost of the company from the data below. And we have separated our sub-question into three terms. A. Find a least square line of a least square prediction equation. B. Predict the yearly revenue when the yearly cost is $90,000. And C. Find R square. Next, please. To begin with, A. Find a least square line or least square prediction equation. This part we're gonna use y has equal to b0 plus b1 formula, but we don't know exactly what is b0 and b1, so we're gonna find it step by step. For step 1, we have to find x bar and y bar. For a formula for x bar is x bar equal to sigma x divided by n, and y bar is sigma y divided by n. Start with finding x bar. From all the number of x and divided by 13, and the number is gonna be 93.45, and the next is y bar. Do it as same as finding x bar, but use all the number of y instead and divided by 13. So its answer is gonna be 153.3. Next, please. Moving on to step 2, finding SSXY and SSXX. Start with SSXY. The formula for this one is SSXY equal to sigma open bracket x minus x bar close bracket open bracket y equal y minus y bar close bracket, and take all of the number instead the formula and sum it together, and the answer will be 57,189.65. Following SSXF, the formula is sigma open bracket f minus x bar close bracket and square. This one is bringing all the number and sum it together like SSXY. So you will get the answer you will get that is 35,148.8. Next, please.
For the step 3, find B1 and B0. The formula of finding B1 is SSXY divided by SSXX. That equal to 57,189.65 divided by 35,148.8, and we will get 1.63. And how to find B0 is equal to y bar minus B1 x bar, and we will get 153.3 minus 1.63 times 93.45, and the answer is 0.9765. And the step 4, put B1 and B0 at that we find from the last step into the formula to find a least square line equation. That is from the formula is y hat equal to b0 plus b1 times x, and we will get y hat equal to 0.9765 plus 1.63 times x. And the question B, predict the yearly revenue when the yearly cost is $90,000, and we will change $90,000 in unit of $1,000. That is 90,000 divided by 1,000, and put x equal to 90 into the formula of y hat equal to by b0 plus b1 x bar, and the answer is 147.68. Therefore, the prediction of the yearly revenue when the yearly cost is 90,000 is around 147.68.
And now it's for the last question, for the question C. They want us to find the R square. So let's begin with what is the R square? R square is like a data that used to like determine how well or lie like fit to your data or observation. It's like a estimation of your data. So this will explain you more like the R square is uh, is coming from the distance from the actual data mean and compare with the distance like that from the estimate data that you make from your own with the mean. So this is the formula of the R square. So you put 1 minus with the sum square regression or SSR divided by with the total sum of square SST. For the letter is you can use R square equal 1 minus with the sigma bracket y minus y hat close bracket, and then you square it, and then you divide that by the sigma of open bracket y minus y bar close bracket, and then you square it, you get the R square. Okay, I will explain more to the next slide. So in this next slide, we use the data x and y that we already have, and then we find the formula that they want. For example, like we use y minus y hat, and then we put in another bracket to the square, and then in the fourth column, that you sum all of that of or in that column, and then you get the sigma of the second one, which is the y minus y bar, and then square, which the answer is the 93,229, which is in next slide. But now and in the last column is the y minus y hat and square, which is the another one that we needed, which is 241.2. Okay, now this I just make this table to make it easier to understand. Okay, next slide. So now we get everything that we want. We just put it in the formula. So the first one is we just 1 minus with the answer of y minus y hat square is 241.2. You divide by that by the sigma of y minus y bar square, which is 93,279.52, and the R square that we got is 0.9974, which is change to percent is 99%, which is very accurate, as you can see from the bar, because the purple dot is a actual data, which is from the data that we get, and then the golden one is our estimation data, which is come from the least square the equation prediction that one, and then we plot it out, and then we can see the follow with the plot that is nearly like similar the same place as each other. So it's no surprise that like it should be 99% because it's very close to each other. So we can prove that this is correct answer. So the answer of R square is 0.9974. That's for the letter C. Thank you.